It turns out that Apple actually knew about things like Bendgate and Touch Disease on previous iPhones. That Vivo APEX concept apparently is not a concept anymore, according to rumors, and BlackBerry has already begun to tease that its icon is going to be reborn. I'm Jaime Rivera, and yet again, believe it or not, as much as Diego complained about my jokes, he's out of jokes for the past couple of days, so why don't you help him out in the comments? This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with deals. If you're in the market for the LG G7 ThinQ and expect our review coming very soon, Sprint currently has it for $790. And before you correct me there, that the price is actually $40 more expensive, that's because there's a buy one, get one free deal if you're able to connect a second line, and you can learn more about the restrictions in the link in the description. Now let's talk about the BlackBerry KEY2. I cannot deny how much I am waiting for this phone, and now we have teasers. The company has just showed us on video that there is a very interesting back, that there are dual cameras, and the keyboard looks rather interesting. It seems different to what we currently see with the KEY1. Again, I'm looking forward to this phone, and June 7 is the event. We will keep you posted. Now let's talk about Apple, as probably one of the things that I hate the most about the App Store is not being able to try something before I buy it. And we've got a motion from developers. Up to 530 developers have joined forces to ask Apple to change things, to at least allow some sort of a trial period that's not the necessary freemium model that doesn't necessarily work. I'm one of the first people that don't like it when I see in-app purchases, and then it turns out that the app is extremely limited because of that. I would rather test the full potential of the app, and that would be easier for me to choose if I want to buy it or not than the freemium model. But anyways, stay tuned. Hopefully Cupertino figures this one out. Now let's talk about the Vivo APEX, as well, we've got some leaks that show us that this phone is actually going to happen. We're talking about that device that we tried to find at CES, that it had a selfie camera that would pop up, and you had an insane 91% screen to body ratio. Now more specs have emerged. Apparently we get 8 gigabytes of RAM on this thing. Stay tuned, that will be really cool. And finally, the most interesting news today have to do with Apple, Bendgate, and Touch Disease. Usually I don't cover lawsuit news, but we've got some developments that are interesting, mainly because a judge has just proven that Cupertino knew about bending issues with the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus, the fact that it was more susceptible to bending, there was a percentage even mentioned, the fact that Apple also knew of the probabilities of touch disease, the fact that at some point after falls or anything, the digitizer portion of the display would just completely not work. Still, Cupertino launched these phones, and even though we had a repair program afterwards, it turns out that the company knew this way in advance even of the repair programs, which is weird. Not exactly sure what's going to happen to Apple with this whole lawsuit, but in today's question, let us know, what do you think? I mean, what is your concept of Apple and how much they praise the quality of the products that they produce, and yet they launch a product like this? Because in my case, I'm not going to lie, I mean, no product's perfect, and all companies are entitled to some sort of mistakes. And yes, Apple made it right with their repair programs and everything, but still, I feel that if you knew about these problems before the products were launched, and well, before the problems were sent to repairs, I think there was a way to avoid this. But this is just my opinion. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know yours. Friends, again, if you want to get the news earlier, follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our channel by hitting this button up here. You can watch yesterday's Pocketnow Daily up here and our review of the OnePlus 6 down here. You can also follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I'm Jaime Rivera. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.